and I've just been looking for things to add to the library of things that we need to play.
Fuck. There's so much.
Mm-hmm. But on the upside, we've got time now. You know, we've got time because there's nothing major being released because everything got shifted around because GTA 6 was coming out, and then they changed their mind about when they're going to release it, and now it's going to be another year.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to be a common occurrence.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Starship Citizen?
Star Citizen,
Or
yeah.
Star Citizen, yeah. Where it was just, I think, 8 years of hype before you could finally fly one of those super overpriced fucking starships.
Dude, it's still not technically even in early access, I believe, and they've collected like $1 billion in crowdfunding.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest scams ever.
It's a Ponzi scheme, is what it is. It's just a Ponzi scheme of a game.
Yeah, it's just a long play, you know, the long con. You don't want. You're not trying to get out quick, you know. You're looking to just keep juicing.
Yeah, no, dude, that's just exactly how it works. It's the same thing like the gacha games. Just keep the people gambling, they'll keep coming back. It makes
I'll play
you question.
those idle games, those clicker games and stuff, and it's like, watch an ad to 2x the speed. I'll always do that. Always.
Yeah, you just look away from the screen, because then, you know what? You're not getting my eyeball then. You're not getting it.
Mm-hmm. You're not getting none of this. But the moment it says, for permanent, pay this amount, I'm like, and delete.
Yeah. Dude, I don't do mobile games at all anymore. Like, what was it? That Marvel Snap, it got its hooks in me for a long time there. And then eventually I kicked it. I'm like, nope. I tried the Pokemon trading card game. I'm like, nope, this is gonna be a problem. I'm just gonna walk away now. It's too dangerous.
Pokemon Go was not one that got me where I thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
That one was fun for like 3 days, and then I got bored. Marvel Snap, I think 3 years I played that straight.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. It was a long time.
Dude, I read just like last week, Monopoly Go is the record holder for the most expensive game ever made because they spent $1 billion just on marketing it.
Oh my god. Does anybody actually play that game? I've never even tried.
I've never tried. I've just seen the commercials and said, nope, not for me. Not for me. Not going to happen.
Monopoly already ruins friendships. Why ruin acquaintances too?
Why just ruin everything? Just ruin the whole thing.
Just
ruin my existence. Just burn it all to the ground over fucking Monopoly. Oh god. But
and I know we're all thinking of him with a monocle, but he doesn't have a monocle.
No, we can thank Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, for that. He put that in our brains.
He did.
Yeah. It's Mr. Peanut. It's Mr. Peanut.
It's Mr. Peanut.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, they tried rebranding him and went right back to the old style.
Oh, you mean when they killed him?
Is that what happened? They killed him? I just remember there was a rebrand.
They killed him during the Super Bowl. Like, he drove his car off a cliff, and then they had him reborn as Baby Nut. And then each year, they just grew him. He went from like a baby to a teenager to an adult again. And it's like, oh, it's like it never happened.
They're trying to follow the Group model.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Worked for Group, not so much for a Baby Nut, because that's just a terrible fucking name. Who the hell let that through?
Baby nut, 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 baby nut, 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 nut.
Speaking of things that should have never gotten through the storyboarding stage, fucking WWE this week, man. I mean,
yeah.
I know we were going to talk about Survivor Series. Let's wait till the end to talk about Survivor Series, because this whole week was fucking cursed. Starting off with Raw.
Yeah.
Not a good Raw. Again. So
this this is like a series of blunders back to back.
it's a series of open goals that were missed. Kicking off with Roman Reigns starting the show, barely gets, 2 sentences out before he's interrupted, and then we're doing nothing here. They're giving us nothing for Survivor Series. Him and Cody being out there and Roman walking away with like, that title look a lot better on my shoulder. And be like, who are you talking to? Which title? That's for you to find out. Like, all right, so just we're gonna tease a storyline, but not actually execute a storyline. We're just gonna give you the same thing that we gave you last year, except now we're flipping it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's literally what's happening. They want you to think that he might go for the heavyweight.
Yeah.
That's not the belt for Roman, because Roman doesn't work all the time.
At all. He works, 4 times a year?
4 to 8, depending.
Depending on if he's actually got anything to do for WrestleMania. I don't know. Look, I read something that I think it was Mike Johnson at PWI who said Roman's original plan for WrestleMania was going to be him versus Seth for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth's injured. That got scrapped. So now they're just going to do Roman versus Cody and Punk versus Braun.
There's literally a storyline to be had and a match to be had between Punk and Roman. You could do it.
It's just
you can't put the belt on Roman is all.
Like, I kind of want them to go back to the thing that they tease like once a year now is, the Cody versus Punk. I mean, I don't see Punk holding on the title to Crown Jewel. I don't see that happening and them running that story.
No.
Also, it'd be a goddamn travesty if they pulled Punk off of Raw because they're losing relevancy on Monday nights just because it's getting so goddamn tiresome to watch the show. But it is what it is.
Well, and it's like they're not pushing forward a storyline that's cohesive enough for people to want to sit there from segment to segment.
Yeah.
This whole promo proved it just because they had everybody come out.
And all they did was hit their catchphrases.
Literally. And this is reoccurring. This isn't just tonight. We're going to be talking about this, maybe not catchphrases, but moves and such in a little bit. If you have nothing to do, don't do it.
Yeah.
Just do something else.
I know, I think it was Alvarez on The Observer, like last week or something like that. And he was talking about the booking philosophy between Triple H and Tony Khan and how they differ. And he's like, there's nothing wrong with either one of these. Tony Khan, he books matches. He books matches that he wants to see and works backwards from there. Like, he's like, what do I want the match to be at Full Gear in the main event openers and stuff like that? Okay, let's work backwards. Triple H is like, I don't book like that. I book for storylines. And nothing wrong with that on principle, but as we're fucking seeing, all that we're getting out of that is just the same matches over and over again in service of a storyline that is just a repeat of what he's done previously. He's just copying his own fucking homework.
Yeah. Yeah. This, like, and the worst part about it is it's like he's playing a game of telephone with himself when he's copying his own homework. It's not a 1-for-1. He keeps forgetting shit. So the next time around that he does the storyline again, but with new characters, it's more and more fragmented. Like,
yep.
How did we get to Wargames? Like, how? It doesn't
it was
even
on the
really...
calendar.
He's not wrong.
No,
he's not wrong. I just the road to Survivor Games, to War Games, was riddled with just like fucking below par fucking writing. Like you could get us to that point. Don't get me wrong. It's not like there's no way to get us to that point of the Vision versus the baby faces.
Like, we
But
could have gotten there, but they did such a piss poor job of it. The entire lead up to it, until they announced who it was going to be, we thought it was just going to be the fucking MFTs versus the Wyatt Six.
which I'm not gonna lie to you, might have been better.
Might have been better.
Might have been better.
Would have had a story. Would have had a story.
I mean, come on, man. A bunch of dudes trying to beat up some pandas, like that's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. Anyway, rest of Raw kicks off. We got Last Time Is Now tournament. Gunther taking on Carmelo Hayes in pretty solid for a good portion of it, until it just kind of like, what are we even doing here?
You could argue that thought happened the moment that those two names came up against each other. Like when you saw that Gunther was going to be facing Carmelo Hayes. Like, what are we doing here?
Like, this entire tournament has hit the level of cursed. It's that house in Poltergeist, and now it's a foregone conclusion. Gunther's taking it. Like, that's just what's happening.
I mean, that's always been the case with the lineup of who he's been facing from like spot to spot. Like as soon as I saw he was facing Carmelo, I was like, well, and this is where Carmelo's line ends in this tournament, because
they gave him one win. They gave him a win.
To be fair to Carmelo, at least for the first half of this match, he did give Gunther a run for his money. It definitely was a good showing, but it's Gunther. He's just playing with his food.
Yeah, and Melo did tap into that sort of like babyface fire he had back at like the NXT days when he was kicking off. And I think he still has it in him. Like, he could revert back to that, and it might make him more successful, might move him up the card. Probably won't, because they're going to forget about it, and he's going to get sidelined with some storyline with The Miz in like 2-3 weeks after the Last Time Is Now tournament's over and Cena's retired.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was nice to see that Carmelo can hang with the big dogs, like someone like Gunther. Gunther took bumps like a champ for Carmelo in this. But there was a turning point in this match. There was definitely a turning point. And that was when Gunther decided to shit talk to the camera. Looks dead in the camera, like all at us, all into our souls, and goes, what is he even doing here? He's not even on my level.
I think the exact phrase he used at one point was, who did he beat to get here?
Yes. He's, oh my God. Like, was this scripted, or was this Gunther like just having fun? Because God damn, was that a burn.
Dude, hands up. I don't know. But it feels so close to a burial, I almost believe it's a shoot.
Right? Like, don't get me wrong, you have to shit talk and stuff while you're in your match, because you're still in kayfabe, obviously. And Gunther is a shit talker.
Yeah.
But this hit a whole new fucking level. I was just like, dude, you're going after his career. This is like, is this kayfabe still?
I don't know, dude.
Is this such a meta level of kayfabe we've gone back to real?
It might be. You know how they like to fucking play that line now these days, where they're just like, no, everything that happens is real and not real at the same time.
Which I'm okay with to some degree, because like for AEW that works a lot.
Yeah.
They don't have amnesia like a lot of the writers and such for WWE, because I'm not blaming the wrestlers with having amnesia.
No,
the writers.
It's definitely Road Dogg, Michael Hayes, H, all of them. They're just no, that doesn't matter. People forget about that. They don't care. Just like we don't care about the backstage segment that happened after this match, because it's got the Usos, throwing some barbs at their teammates for Wargames, being like, you guys ain't on the same page. You know who's on the same page? Us. Best tag team ever. Usos. We're going to go take on whoever the Vision have in the main event, which ends up being Logan Paul teaming with Drew McIntyre, which there was actually a bit of fun bit of business setting up who was going to be teaming with Drew, because Paul Heyman's like, hey, Drew, remember, keep your cool. You're only allowed here is because I put you in the advantage match for Wargames. So keep your cool, take it easy. And then Logan Paul, being his punchable fucking face self, it's just being like, yeah, and then he's gonna be teaming with Brock Lesnar, and Heyman's like, no, Brock's in a bad mood. We're not bringing him out here. Okay, well, he's gonna be teaming with, you know, Braun Breaker, and this run through the list, and he goes, no, he's teaming with you. He goes, right, yeah, me. Just the one time that he's so hateable, it works, and that's why I hate him even more.
When you can make someone who's sitting there completely silent the entire time, like Braun Breaker, actually look like a better actor than you in the moment. He had no lines.
No.
He just had to give one look, and that look, we all felt that look. And it's just like, this kid's a fucking idiot. God, I hate this kid. You could see it. And I don't think that was acting.
No,
I think that was real. I think even his own teammates just really want to beat his ass.
Yeah.
And they're, granted, kayfabe wise, they're using him, you know, for the time. We'll get to some other knowledge that popped in knowing that his time with the Vision is likely very limited.
Yeah.
But when you have someone like Paul Heyman on the other side of you, who, granted, not an actor, but plays this game so well that it all feels real.
Yeah, like Paul Heyman he's pretty much notorious for overacting.
And you
say.
do, yeah, but it works though. Like it's that right kind of it's carny bullshit. That's why it works. Fucking Logan though, dude, he just drew all the air out of the room for me. Like this, it was funny that first time when he said Bron, and everybody's like, no. I'm like, what? But then when he went down the entire list, I'm like, just get to your own goddamn name already, dude. Like, come on, just I just want to hit him.
So do a lot of people, it seems. But look, just moving on, because that was kind of like a tone setter for the rest of the evening, because we had Dominic Mysterio coming out to cut a promo about John Cena, and I'll give credit to Joe Tess for really putting some effort in on commentary, for calling out John Cena, the music hitting, and Joe being like, oh my God, unannounced date on John Cena's last tour. He's here. I don't believe it. And then I believe the gentleman's name is actually Psycho from Micro Championship Wrestling in Florida. Okay. Comes out. We got little person John Cena, little person Stu, who's holding a camcorder, which was about the only aspect of this that I thought was actually entertaining.
Funny?
Yeah, funny.
Yeah.
The little apple box they had him standing on too when he makes his way out to the ring. It's a little person John Cena in place of actual John Cena. Look, the style of humor is outdated to begin with, but it wasn't as problematic as it used to be, which I appreciated. I want to appreciate that they didn't go for the really poor taste here, but they didn't really sell anything funny still.
I think the funniest part about it was that Dom could not take this seriously.
No.
Like, you could tell he was like, what the fuck am I doing right now?
Yeah, there was the enjoyable aspect of it is the dude portraying Little John Cena was not the butt of the joke. Dom was.
Right.
Because
Dom was.
I don't know, did they have like a nickname for the John Cena guy? For Psycho? Anyway.
No. I think Dom called him something. I don't remember what.
Yeah.
Which was kind of like a jab at him being short.
Yeah.
But I think other than that, it was only one jab. I can't think of anything else that stood out to me.
Yeah. Like the joke of it was, okay, you know, Dom brought this dude out to make fun of Cena, and he goes off book and starts just imitating John Cena, and then he kicks him, and then they do a little beatdown, and then after his ass is kicked, Rey Mysterio hits the ring.
I mean, let's be real though. Psycho is his name.
Yeah.
Does a damn good John Cena impression, man. Like, he's got the slide in. He's got the full entrance. Like,
Yeah, the
down pat.
mannerisms, he was solid and good for him. I hope they paid him well for this because that was
Yeah. Yeah. This
fucking
was like
pointless.
This was like some 1950s type of joke that should have never happened.
No, dude, this is Vince, like circa like 96.
Well, yes, but I just mean in general, this is like you would see this shit way back in the day, just mocking short people like that. But I did really enjoy the fact that it was Dom that was the butt.
Yeah, the joke wasn't look at this person that is small. Let's all laugh at them. You know,
it's like look at Dom fail and what the fuck he tried to do.
Yeah, which much better, much better.
Yeah,
still not funny though.
No, it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a little bit to process that, like, till after it was done, because in the moment I was a little furious. I will admit.
Yeah.
But looking back on it and watching it a second time, it's not as bad as it could have been.
It could have been so much worse. I'm just glad we didn't get that version of WWE's humor back. Like, we got echoes of it, but not the full blown. We're just going to be terrible people.
We're just going to kind of be terrible people, but try and hide it still.
You know, this led into Ray shaking on JD McDonough because Judgment Day comes out there to keep Dom from getting his ass kicked. And I don't know, this is a like dog walk of a match. There was really nothing much to talk about. It just kind of happened. It was just wrestling happening in front of us.
But I will admit, I kind of miss this kind of wrestling where it's just a match and it's not them trying to make real stakes behind it, other than Ray coming out to be like, fuck you, kid. Why are you fucking disgracing our name like this by doing this type of shit? And then he has to dog walk one of his friends. Yeah.
I mean, this was a Ray tune-up match. It was just like, you know, getting him some paces back in there, let the crowd remember, you know, what it's like to cheer for, you know, Rey Mysterio, and just move it ahead and keep, like, Dom and Ray in people's peripheral to keep them on the same page of, like, we're gonna run this at a big PLE in the future. Just keep that in mind. It's happening. Like, we're not forgetting about it. That's all it was.
I think we'll get to a later part later on, not in Raw, but later in this episode of something that I think does kind of lean more into it too, with Survivor Series.
Yeah, but before we get there, we have the heel team for the women's Wargames match. Becky, Nia, Lash Legend, Carrie, and Asuka hit the ring, and I mean, this is Becky, you know, commanding the crowd and being fucking fantastic, of both hyping up her teammates and also softly insulting them the entire time.
Softly is a word.
Okay. What's a better word for how effective she was at insulting everyone? Because I gotta put over Nia's facial reactions during this, because she was just eating up the scenery in the background without saying a fucking word.
I loved when her time came, when Becky was talking about her, and she's like, she's the only one who actually made me bleed.
And I didn't have to wear a face mask when she broke my nose, because I've got the best bones, they say. Just really channeling Trump, full blown.
I mean, so if you're not paying attention to her stuff outside of the TV stuff, like if you're not looking at social media, like she's been going hard into this Trump style BS to obviously it works for her character, but I also think it's a way to show people how fucking ridiculous this is, because she's not exaggerating the style.
She's downplaying it, if anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say at best it's a 1-for-1, or she's being a little nice about it.
She's almost restrained. because she hasn't called for anyone to be executed.
True. Very true. Yeah. But you know what, though?
Mm-hmm.
We might get to that point. You never know. She's been crashing out pretty hard with AJ's return. Not unlike in this segment, Alex.
Oh, yes, because as Becky is hyping up herself mainly and the rest of her team, she's interrupted by the face team of, Rhea and Charlotte and Lexa and Io and AJ Lee. A little bit of back and forth on the mics. Didn't do too much for me, and then we just get a brawl.
Yeah. The only thing I think that worked for me was AJ hitting that therapy line again.
Yeah.
There's something about that just feels like it's both like endearing to be actually talking about therapy in a wrestling setting, but then also using it as a barb.
Yeah. Just being like, I can make a recommendation for a doctor for you. Just, let me know. I'm right here. I got a number.
The old AJ Lee would have run out here and torn your face off, but lucky for you, therapy works.
Mm-hmm. It's not a bad line. It's not a bad line.
It's not. It's really not. And I'm just going to put this out there, Alex. I know I say this all the time. The storyline for the women's makes sense. Like, the women are carrying WWE right now, and yet they still don't put their full fucking weight behind them, because this actual storyline, this War Games storyline, the setup and everything, it works. The lead in to go to War Games, it works. Everybody on the face team, in one manner, shape, or form, are either friends or reluctant friends or acquaintances or what have you. And the heel team is definitely not friends, but all definitely working together because their end game is all basically the same goal. So they're willing to do it. Yeah. And you see that with the Vision and the men's stuff. They're not hitting those notes.
They're not hitting those notes yet. For some reason, we still don't get a singles women's match on all of Raw. Right. Hands up.
So many complaints. Many complaints. Many fucking complaints.
Here's what we do get. Another entry in the Last Time Is Now tournament. It's Penta taking on Solo for about 3 minutes.
Was it 3 minutes, Alex?
I'm including the commercial break.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give that to you.
Yeah.
I'll give that to you.
Yeah, because Penta goes to do a Hurricanrana from the guardrail, lands nasty on his shoulder, and they just say, nope, we're not finishing this. Incomplete, just not a DQ, just referee stoppage. Solo moves on. Penta, you're going on the shelf.
So you can't blame Solo for this.
Nope.
There was a spot in the very beginning of the match where he was not in the right spot, though, for Penta. And he kind of had to move himself last second to get in the right spot for the Hurricanrana. So I could see someone making the argument that this Hurricanrana was also Solo's fault. But this was just a botch in general. Yep. Like, this was just Penta was in the wrong place, wrong time, slammed down hard. You could even see him, if you were paying attention, right before they cut to commercial, when they did the zoom in of him talking with the ref. He literally says to the ref, I can't move it. When the ref is asking him to move his arm, he's like, I can't move it.
Yeah, I think the ringside doctors were like, nope, we can't continue. I think Penta was like, I want to finish the match, but I can't do anything. So they're just like, this is what we're doing. This is going to happen. Unfortunately, Solo was not able to, hide his disappointment. Like, dude looks seriously like, fuck. Just so much sadness in his face of like, I can't hide that I feel bad for Penta because, like, what a fucking bummer, dude.
Seriously. And I mean, I get it though, because at that point, this is an injury issue. Like, these people are, for the most part, they're friends, or at least work friends.
Yeah.
These people work alongside each other a ton, even if they're not seeing them in matches and stuff all the time. It sucks. And for a guy like Penta, you're always expecting him to hit the moon. You forget that sometimes even guys like Penta can make a mistake and it can cost them a bit.
Maybe this was all a delay tactic to once again prevent the Lucha Brothers from reuniting, because that was supposed to happen at AAA.
There's still a chance. So, okay. So he has a dislocated shoulder, which he already had a torn bicep that he's been wrestling with for a while.
Yeah.
But it has torn more. So he very likely will need surgery.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll be able to wrestle at AAA on the 20th in Guadalajara.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think so either, but you never know. I mean, we saw Cody come back from and wrestle when he shouldn't have. So you never know.
Yeah, that was, he tore his pec ahead of Hell in a Cell. That was like just a couple days beforehand.
Yeah, but he still decided to wrestle.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have.
He shouldn't have.
So,
I mean, great visual, great story moment. Terrible for your health, but...
Yep. And let's be real. Penta admitted already that he's been wrestling with a torn bicep technically for a while now. So this is just an injury that's been exacerbated in many ways by a dislocated shoulder. And you know what, Alex? If you had fun watching that spot, there's another spot in the future we're going to be talking about.
Oh, God.
That hits all those same notes pretty much.
Yeah, but before we get there, main event, advantage match for men's War Games. We got Jimmy and Jay taking on Drew and Paul. And I felt nothing. I felt nothing watching this. It was just, like, I'll give credit to Drew and Logan for trying to draw heat, but I didn't give a fuck. It was just...
Yeah.
Once again, this was just wrestling happening in front of us. The rest of the division show up at ringside, but Cody and Punk are there, and doesn't matter. Logan Paul gets a schoolboy roll up on Jimmy, but then they keep brawling, and Roman comes out to even out the odds, even though, you know, we would have assumed he would have gone home because, you know, Roman's not going to stick around for the show.
Right. I was surprised.
Yeah. And, oh, they've got the upper hand, and then fucking Brock's music hits. And we get the fucking highlight of the week, because Brock is doing his little taunt, his little, you know, top of the ramp taunt. And then he just slips and falls right on his fucking ass.
Dude. He does a roll and gets right back up and keeps doing his little hop, and he's laughing about it. And I was like, so is this going to be what War Games is like? He's constantly going to keep trying to taunt and fucking fall and then try and do a fucking F5 and fall?
Oh, God. And then he little Bron Breaker so hard when he put his cowboy hat on him.
I know.
Just, oh, God.
He was, Alex, this was passing on the torch of attempting to dabble in human trafficking. Yeah,
this is what it was. I give him credit. He did the only thing he could in that situation and play it off as a laugh, because that's the only way he can recover from that.
I do kind of feel bad for Bron Breaker in a lot of this kind of going on, because I feel like the character Bron is getting emasculated a lot by his teammates.
They're what's the word? Infantilizing him is what it feels like.
That's a better word. Yes.
Yeah. He's getting little broed hard throughout this entire thing. And it's just fucking, it's disappointing.
And it's kind of weird because Paul Heyman keeps talking him up like, you know, he's the future. And yet he keeps treating him like he's a fucking like redheaded stepchild on the Brady Bunch or something.
Yeah.
Like you get back in the fucking garage, Oliver. You get back in there.
Get a cattle prod and just poke him back. Oh, God. Let's jump to SmackDown because it was pre-recorded this week.
Thank you.
And really just another fucking disappointment. Opened up with Jay taking on Rusev in the Last Time Is Now tournament. And like, it was bad enough when he dropped Logan on Raw, when he went to pick him up for the Samoan drop, and they just kind of like fumbled about there. There was just, God, like Rusev kicking out of the spear at 1, accurate. The spear is fucking terrible for Jay, We've talked. They've made it a storyline on their fucking Unreal series about how Jay needs to work on his cardio. And now it's just even worse. It's even fucking worse. The dude is so fucking gassed in these matches. It's not even funny anymore.
I know. Sorry. Pup wanted to come up.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Rusev because like WWE brings him back, and I feel like this match is yet again proving they don't know what the fuck to do with him.
No. And why did he lose the fight shorts? Because the high-waisted, thick belt briefs is not a good look. Looks like he's wearing a diaper.
Yeah. Yes, it does. A one that should be changed too.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little lumpy.
Yeah, bring back the fight shorts, dude. And unsurprisingly, Jay gets the win. So what is it going to be? It's going to be Jay versus Gunther in the finals then? Is that what we're getting?
Yeah.
We're running that back again? Couldn't even find a different matchup? Nope.
Yeah, me and Christina were talking about that last night while we were watching Wargames. And because we needed something to talk about in between the matches.
Yeah.
And it's looking like it's going to be just a rehashing of Gunther versus Jay.
Yeah. Because it was so successful the past 2 times they've done it.
But here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chance of them getting it right this time in setting history back to the way it should be and having Gunther obliterate him.
Yes.
Just like he's done with everybody else. And then he goes on to kill the 17 you can't see fucking MVP fucking hair regrowing back motherfucking John Cena.
Hey, at least John keeps up with maintaining that he's not going to hide that he's getting hair transplants, because I saw there was a post on social media like last week. He's like, just doing some maintenance, seeing my doc right here. Got to make sure he put a lot of effort. I spent some money on this. Got to keep it right.
Hey, you know what? That's just gender affirming care. Something that Republicans hate.
Yeah. And you know what? John Cena, despite his many faults, when he has something he believes in and is on the right side of history of, he does not hide it.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm telling you, gender affirming care, everybody. You have no idea. It's the little things for all of us, men, women, anything in between.
Mm-hmm.
So,
speaking of things in between, so LA Knight was supposed to have a matchup against Sheamus, I believe. Who was the person that was supposed to be in here?
it was supposed to be LA Knight versus Sheamus because Sheamus is injured.
Yeah, Sheamus is injured. We got an empty slot, and Nick Aldis is, he's got the little tumbler with all the balls in there. There's another joke with R-Truth and his balls. And in the midst of all this, Miz is jockeying for him getting another shot, despite losing in the first round to Jey Uso.
Right.
Thinks he deserves another shot. Nick Aldis distracted. He swaps the names, so now we're getting the Miz versus LA Knight, and just, God. Why are they doing this to our boy LA Knight? Like, they could build him up and make us believe again, but they choose not to because they're pairing him up against the fucking Miz in a nothing match in a tournament that has become so laborious and perfunctory and obligatory. I don't give a fuck anymore about who his last opponent is.
Yeah. Yeah, right before the tournament started, we were really excited. We are like, wow, there could be some really good names in here that, could shake things up and kind of show who will be taken over as the main event scene one day and all that. No. We've gotten a rehashing of old shit. We've gotten injuries for people who should go far.
Yep.
And for some reason, Carmelo Hayes was there.
Look, they're buying time until the next Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and he can get that Dre chain back. That's what they're doing.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god.
Anyway,
I
fucking
just-
pointless.
I-
LA Knight gets the win. Whatever.
And you know what's really funny too?
Mm-hmm.
At one point, John Cena and The Miz were in WrestleMania together.
Oh, like we didn't need to be reminded 17 times about this. God. I literally do not give a fuck about The Miz at all anymore.
No.
Like, he just eats up screen time. My God.
And that's why he's an easy op to have, Alex.
He is. He's so fucking easy. Speaking of easy, should have been a blowaway answer here for just a base hit. Asuka versus Charlotte for the women's advantage War Games match. Just solid. Fucking solid shit. Right?
Yep. Okay, I really like Flair lately. Charlotte, I really enjoy this turn for her. You could almost call her the reluctant leader, in a way.
Almost, yeah. Like, she's got that, like, locker room leader aura about her right now. The pairing with Alexa, the face turn being successful, is nothing short of a fucking miracle. Because she started off real rough this year.
Oh, yeah. Like, going back to her rivalry with Tiffy, like, that just felt so forced.
Yeah.
But this is forced, but in a way where it's like her own morality now is forcing her to make these decisions. And you can actually see it. This, like, the writing for the women is so much better. Just leagues ahead of the men's.
It's just more interesting. But Charlotte beats Asuka, meaning the face team for the women have the advantage in War Games. Heel team for the men have the advantage in War Games.
Well, let's not forget though, Alex. Asuka tried to miss Charlotte, hit a crew member, and Charlotte took advantage. I'm really enjoying the use of mist again.
Yes.
I feel like even though we're starting to get more of it, I want even more. Like this is like Old Country Buffet. They just brought out that fucking slab of prime rib. I'm the first one there.
Dude, mist, and let's have some more fucking fireballs. We got one this year with Aleister Black and Damian Priest. I want some more fucking fireballs. I love a fireball.
I want someone to Hadouken someone.
Fuck yes. Have Cena bust out the old lightning fist and throw a fireball in there.
Yes. Oh my god. With all the augmented shit they do, why haven't they started doing that with wrestling moves?
I don't know. They used to do it with The Undertaker when he could summon lightning back in the day.
You could literally have Cena do this and like do a and then lightning envelops his hand.
I don't know why. They're too distracted with other things like appeasing Saudi royal families. That's what they're too busy with that, you know?
They could reignite the superhero genre as a whole by doing that.
Yeah. Oh, God. Speaking of reinvigorating classics, main event, classic Survivor Series elimination match. Not on Survivor Series, on the pre-recorded SmackDown ahead of Survivor Series, but a old school elimination match, just the same. MFTs taking on, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rey Fenix, and the Motor City Machine Guns in the most random face matchup team in a long time, because Shinsuke turned face when nobody was paying attention.
You know, I think it's because when you are in and around Sami Zayn, you just end up becoming a face, whether you want to or not.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the ska music. You can't help yourself. You start smiling. You start dancing.
You start skanking.
Yeah.
Believe you're Superman. Doing all you can.
Now I know what I am. Pretending I'm a Superman. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to sleep.
Counting sheep.
Counting sheep. There it is.
Yeah. There you go.
I got lost in the moment.
Something like that. Anyway,
it's been so long. It's been so long.
We gotta go back and play some Tony Hawk 1 again. That's what we gotta do.
We do. We do.
Look, solid enough. Unfortunately, real fucking short for, basically a 10-man fucking match. And just kind of a rushed finish. MFT's getting the win with Solo being the sole survivor, which is just fun wordplay.
I mean, he seems like the type that would sacrifice his own, so...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just pandas, so whatever.
There's such other guys now. All of them.
I know. All of them.
Yeah, like, you guys just look like your local talent brought in to be fucking security guards at this point.
Yeah, for the spoopy people.
Like, they used to have a personality. Each one of them. They used to have individual personalities, and that's all gone.
It was because Jacob Fatu took all that with him.
It's true, he did. Oh, God. Forgot. Another part of the show was Chelsea Green's U.S. title celebration, which got interrupted by Jade for whatever reason. There was also the backstage segment with B-Fab and Michin talking about Jade because she's starting fights with everybody because she's the women's world champion and people don't respect her. I don't know what the fucking thing is here.
I don't really know either. I can tell you, though, I do like that a champ is the one going around being like, I want to fight you. 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 I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to fight you.
Yeah. Just a back-to-back squashes for Jade upcoming, I feel like. And that's the right choice instead of just having her feud for 3 months against Michin in the same thing over and over again. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, the cost to bring Michin out with a new kendo stick every time, it will be too much. Those kendo sticks are expensive.
Yeah, they're like $15. They break after 3 hits.
That's a lot of money to be spending back to back for a fucking rivalry. That's not worth it.
Yeah. Oh, God. But yeah, just obligatory SmackDown, pre-recorded. Knew there wasn't going to be any surprises. Didn't really care to even look up the spoilers for it, if I'm being honest with you. Didn't even bother.
There's nothing to spoil.
Yeah.
Really, the only thing that I think that should have been on SmackDown or celebrated on SmackDown and wasn't was Chelsea's retaining of her belt in AAA.
Yeah. But that's I don't know. Like,
it's an intergender belt.
Yeah, her and Ethan Page. What is their AAA title called?
I don't remember. It's basically the AAA intergender belt.
Yeah,
tag team belt.
Yeah.
Fucking fun. I wish there was more intergender matches in WWE.
Totally agree.
Jade would be perfect for it. Fuck, Lash Legend.
Oh yeah,
would be. Bless you to the kitty.
Yeah, that was Dita. He's real loud.
I can see him.
Yeah,
he's perched.
Yeah, we got a new condo back there for them.
Nice.
And he's just been loving it. It's his new castle.
That's awesome.
God. All right, let's turn our attention. Side quest. Let's talk some Dynamite before we get in the Survivor Series.
Okay.
Because it's the fucking Continental Classic. It's that season.
God, and what a way to open Dynamite, Alex.
Dude, Fletcher, Okada, first round of the tournament. Round robin tournament. We got the Gold League. We got the Blue League. And fuck, yes. This is, like we were talking about earlier, Tony Khan just booking matches, figuring out how we get there later. We're doing a tournament. That's how we're getting there. And, like, legitimately, I know both of these guys can do more, but this was kind of perfect for what we needed. Because this was a mix of everything that you're going to see in the Continental Classic, so to speak. Because right off the bat, both of them go for the kick to the groin and they catch each other. There's a lot of exchanges of them being kind of dickheads and some like, oh, hey, we'll do real wrestling for a while. And then we got into the cheating up until the last fucking 5 minutes. And then they kicked it into fucking high gear and just went ape shit. And I fucking loved it.
I think Kyle needed a break after his match from Full Gear.
Yeah.
I think he needed. I think he was like, "Can we just for the first like 5 minutes of this, can we just dick around and let's not hurt me real quick, please?"
He was wearing the scars. Like, he wasn't doing the bandage, like, kayfabe gimmicked up injuries. He was just had big fucking gashes on his back and his arms and legs.
There's a hole on his ass like that my eyeballs just kept zooming right in at, man. It was just like, hole in his butt, I'm looking.
Yeah. Oh god.
This match fucked though. For not having like going to 11, this match was still damn good. You got to see a little bit of everything, especially when it comes to basically what is essentially two team members facing off against each other. Yeah, they know each other well enough to know that each of them are going to cheat like a motherfucker.
It was so fucking great. Number one, smart choice having Rick Knox be the referee in there, because as we know in the lore, Rick Knox is the crooked referee. Yep. And them, God, Fletcher going up to the top rope first, and Okada just kicking Rick Knox into the ropes, causing Fletcher to fall, is fucking perfect, because he does that like begging thing. And then turning around, not even 3 minutes later, Fletcher does the exact same fucking thing.
Yep. And then it doesn't really work for Fletcher like it did for Okada. Unfortunately for Okada, there isn't much time for the ref to do anything because he decided to go after Fletcher immediately. But there was that moment though where it was like a 1-for-1. It was so good.
There was another, as is required now, picture perfect dropkick from Okada in this one too. That I fucking loved. It looked like it caught Fletcher like right on the goddamn chin.
Dude, it looked real.
Yeah.
Like, I for a moment was like, oh shit, that connected. But as soon as Fletcher got right back up, I was like, nope, okay, we're good.
And
the back-to-back Rainmaker attempts that Okada attempted was really fun, and Fletcher smartly just ducking was a lot of fun, especially for someone his height too. Like,
I know, both of these guys just fucking great fucking start for this tournament. Good fucking choice also of having Fletcher get the win on Okada, like reinforcing that, like, oh no, I beat you last time, remember? I can do it again. And
I can do it again.
Fletcher not losing any momentum after taking the loss to Mark Briscoe and losing his TNT champion. Like, doing what I want. Like, Fletcher is moving up in the loss. Like, he's moving up on the card. He's becoming, like, very obviously the next guy.
Well, and it's something we talk about a lot, where you end up propelling yourself forward with a loss. Stone Cold, probably one of the easiest examples to go to with his match with Bret Hart. Yeah,
the piss and blood and the sharpshooter just passing out, not tapping, perfect.
Yep. Fuck the fucking Hangman Adam Page Swerve Strickland cage match.
Yeah.
Both the first and the second, either or, really.
Any of the insane fucking stepped up matches that they did, both of them just raised each other up so perfectly.
Yeah. And I feel like this match was no exception. I feel like Fletcher definitely is rising on his own already. I think this match helped out a lot because you're like, he's always able to play around in the ring and do a bunch of stuff, but he can switch modes so easy from goofing off to serious. And this match was full of that.
Yeah. Like I said, once they did the announcement of 5 minutes remaining, it was like the light switch went off and both their heads were like, oh fuck, we got to wrestle for real now. And just,
we got to actually do shit.
Yeah. Just perfect tone setter for the Continental Classic, in my opinion.
And it's nice too, because you're reminded that Okada's not invincible.
No, he's not invincible.
Sometimes he's
goddamn good.
He's goddamn good. But if you get him right on the chin, I mean, come on. Fletcher got him with that kick in the corner, and fucking like Okada takes bumps super well. I love the way he takes bumps, but he straight up took a bump like he died because he just collapsed.
God, what is it?
Straight down.
I can't remember who said it, but like forever ago, they're like, Kazuchika Okada is a mid-card comedy goofball trapped in the body of the greatest of all time.
That is a great way to fucking put it. Oh my god, that because the first time they both try to kick each other and they like they put their feet down and fucking Fletcher puts his hand out like good job for trying to kick me in the nuts, and Okada puts his hand out slowly and goes, "Ah,"
and then they both do it again.
and then they both do it again. Oh my god, this match was so much fun. This was a great fucking way to open fucking Dynamite, dude.
Yeah. Not as great was what we got following this. It was the Women's World Tag Title Tournament. Sisters of Sin taking on the Babes of Wrath. Julia Hart and Sky Blue taking on Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron. It was okay. Kind of some sloppiness in this. Probably because they don't get enough time to wrestle. They need more matches. Julia Hart, Sky Blue, a lot of potential. Great momentum coming out of Blood and Guts. But they were, like they didn't look too good out there, unfortunately.
I mean, it was still a good match overall because it was a ton of fun.
Yeah, I mean, Willow can do a lot, but all the three other competitors in the ring, they need more. They're still pretty fucking green.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like this match didn't have to hit those heights necessarily.
Yeah,
it just needed to hit the right notes for me, and it did. Especially because I really like Willow and Harley working together.
Yeah.
Babes of Wrath is a great fucking name. Great play on Grapes of Wrath. Love it. And I feel like this is one of those they could give spoiler because we're talking about the match, but the Babes of Wrath win.
Yeah.
I feel like they're a great team to go up against Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, or Marina Shafir and Megan Bain, both viable.
I still think they're going to be the ones to take it, Alex.
Dude, we'll see. We'll get there because we got some time ahead of us before then.
We do, but I'm throwing it in the ether now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're the ones that are going to take it because Megan Bain just looks too fucking good out there.
I know. God, she's fucking awesome.
And Marina Shafir has been on a hot streak for the past 3 months now.
Really, legitimately, she did doing less with doing more with less is kind of Marina's shtick for the first half of the year, and then they're like, okay, now you're actually gonna do things, and it's fucking paying off.
It fucking is because I we were talking about the Wargames and stuff and which federation would do it better.
Mm-hmm.
And
you got Marina Shafir stomping in glass barefoot just to stomp in somebody else's chest.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll get to it. We'll get to
that. There was a little bit of some backstage stuff. We got Lexi Nair talking to Kenny outside his locker room, just being like, all right, forgiving the Young Bucks and things like that, and just kind of leaving it open. And then the Young Bucks just walk out of the locker room 30 seconds later, just being like,
not
okay.
even.
Yeah. I mean, it was obvious, if you saw BTE this week, they just no, we're just moving on. We're just doing this. We're back together. We're going to play with a little bit. We're not going to tone up the metal drama to 11. We're just going to keep it simple this time.
It's like when you're in college and you have that one night stand, but then the very next day, that other person gets back to you and you're like, this is the one I really wanted though. But then that one night stand person comes and knocks on the door to see if you want to maybe do more than just a one night stand. And you're like, no, I'm good. It's not, we're just better off friends. And you close the door. And then 10 seconds later, the person that is better than them walks out.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this felt like.
It's kind of, I'm a little tired of the will they, won't they relationship of the Elite. And I just want them to move on. I'm like, just settle on what you want to do. Let's not do the tease of breakup and tension and stuff like that anymore. Let's just fucking roll. Let's just go.
I think the forced hug, the collapsing hug, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Is what cemented it. It's happening. There's no real coyness about it other than these little interviews. It gets pretty obvious for the rest of us. Okay, if they're in the same locker room together, they're all fucking having sword fights together.
Yeah, playing tummy
sticks. Yeah. So I think we're good. I think we've hit that point.
Yeah, yeah. Let's not overplay the hand there. Let's just keep it straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll with it. Find something else for them to do. Let's get them a hot feud. Let's do that.
That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of feuds and some toxic queer romance, we've got the Ops celebration for Samoa Joe being the new world heavyweight champion, or no, new men's world champion. They don't use heavyweight in there. Doesn't last long. We get camera backstage, truck rolling up, out walks Swerve and Prince Nana being like, "Go get him, boss." Swerve's wearing a chain and he's carrying a staple gun, and he's quickly joined by Hangman Page with his own chain.
Yep.
Samoa Joe cut back to him in the ring with the Ops, and he's like, "Shibata, go get the scrubs. Go get the scrubs. Stop them from coming in here." But Swerve and Hangman are just aura farming on their way to the ring. Hangman's drinking again. Not a good sign for anybody that's in his path.
Yep.
Well,
Losing that belt did a lot to him.
but short, quick, fucking brawl. I love Swerve using a staple gun as a close range weapon. I saw he did the interview with Chris Van Vliet last week, and he's like, "I was watching some John Wick, and that gave me the idea to start using a staple gun in close quarters combat," and just rolled with it. I'm like, "No, that's fucking great, dude. That's fucking brilliant."
Oh, dude, because that shit stings like a motherfucker.
Oh god. But the two of them like just choking out some of the scrubs with some chains and shit, because AEW, it's for the children. We're a family show.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna just unalive a couple people real quick. I like this promo spot. It was short and sweet. Like just the right amount of time.
Yeah.
We didn't really need this long-winded explanation of Hook going heel.
Nope.
And Joe still got to have his moment celebrating his new victory, his new belt again. And then we got some cowboy shit.
Yeah, we got some cowboy shit. We got some Who's House Swerve shit.
It was good.
Yeah. Is there a catchphrase going to be who's shit? Cowboy House?
Who's shit? Cowboy House?
Oh, God, let it fucking roll. But,
I love it. I love it.
We're keeping the momentum going. We got the Blue League first matchup. Jon Moxley, Mascara Dorada, and surprisingly a good makeup between the two of these guys. Like decent fucking chemistry for Mox and Dorada just being a fucking madman sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like Mascara can go up against pretty much anybody.
Yeah, he's got that good kind of like mix of high flying with some technical shit mixed in there.
You can believe it with him kind of going with like a more of like a fighter, almost bruiser kind of style, and then switching up, and going more of like your classic lucha and doing some high flying fucking shenanigans. I love when Mox has to go up against guys that he normally isn't going up against.
Yeah.
When Mox has to learn what to do in ring to beat you, I think is when you get some of his best matches.
And surprising result, Mox got the win here, which is changing things up. I saw a take on what they're doing with Mox right now, of them and the Death Riders being like already deciding that he's out. So like, even though he's going to rack up some wins, they're going to be like, nope, plan's already in motion. We're going to take you out regardless. And I kind of dig it. I'm here for it, rather than just have Mox just eating pins throughout this entire tournament.
Well, and it begs the question then: who fills the hole? Who fills that power vacuum?
Honestly, like, I could still see Claudio being like second in command. Whether who takes the lead, I'm kind of leaning towards Marina.
Makes sense.
I think that would be a good vehicle for like her being the most like ruthless, in charge and shit. Pac could also be the guy, but with his sort of bad luck with visa issues and occasional injuries, and him being gone for extended periods of time kind of sucks, which would kind of deflate it. But you know, like Claudio and Marina being like the top tier is kind of what works the most for me.
What if they did like a claw approach, like Inspector Gadget, and for when Pac can't show up, he's just at home sitting in front of a computer that has like a green screen taped to it, and he's just talking to them,
just relaying his orders over Zoom.
No, kick left.
Yeah.
Get out of that pin.
I did see somebody fantasy booking introducing a new member to the Death Riders, just for the sake of it being Roddy, like, because he's never really been on the same page with the conglomeration, and like his style of wrestling would suit like the Death Riders, and what
It'd be a good, like a good betrayal.
Yeah. And it would work, and then give him something to, you know, argue with, you know, Kyle O'Reilly about, and just roll with that. And like, Kyle got the wins on Mox, but you know, Roddy gets none of the credit.
I mean, that's a fair point. That would be fun. That'd be a fun storyline.
Yeah. Overall, this match did not fucking disappoint. They did do a cut to some of the promo that Mox did backstage after Full Gear. And it's just fucking great. Like him doing fucking push-ups, talking about how Kyle's in the hospital, and I'm fine. You know, you guys are still, you know, worried about regular season. Me, postseason, finals. That's where it's about for me. That's where this is headed.
Oh my god.
Shit. Oh god.
But then it led right into the next Gold League match.
Yeah, Darby versus
Darby.
Kevin Knight. Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck this match fucked too. This match fucked hard.
This was insane. This like if you were like, oh, if the Okada Fletcher match is just gonna be like third gear the whole time, what's this one gonna be? Fifth.
Yeah, the whole time. I love when they do matches where Darby can show off his honest to God ability in the ring as just a straightforward wrestler without like the stuntman aspect of it, so to speak. Like he's got no extra like weapons, there's no gimmicks and shit like that. It's just a straightforward, we're gonna wrestle our fucking hearts out. And that's what they did. It was fucking awesome. The like tornado DDTs, the misses on the coffin drops, the near misses with some of the dives that Kevin Knight was doing, which is fucking great. The reversals, and fucking hell, I love the idea that Kevin Knight pinned Darby clean in the ring.
Dude, yeah, right after his finisher too. There was no in between after the fact.
Yeah, no shenanigans, just straightforward fucking competition for both of them. And I'm high on Kevin Knight to begin with, like since he debuted and was teaming with Speedball. This just shows like, no, the company believes in him too.
And you can see why. I mean, the dude did it coast to coast.
Amazing.
He probably could
coast
have
to
kept
coast.
going.
Yeah.
I think he held back personally.
He could have, like, if they do another Blood and Guts match next year and they bring Kevin Knight in there, I honestly think he can go from one ring to the other.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah,
guaranteed. The dude can fly. Like he's one of those that we've talked about where like you for some reason when he built his character, he got an extra second of hang time.
Yeah,
compared to everybody else.
God, he's got that ability. Him, Javon Evans, Dante Martin used to have it. I think he slowed down the past year though after that injury with his leg.
Yeah, fucking Speedball can really not. He doesn't hit the same limits that Knight can necessarily, but it's up there.
That's close. Yeah, he's just too quick. Oh god.
Yeah, it was the problem. He's too fast.
Yeah. Oh god, so fucking good. Anyway, following that, we had the backstage segment with Eddie being like, I don't want to talk about Hook. I want to kick Shibata's ass. I'll see you on Collision. Fun note.
Which is nice.
Yeah, if you didn't catch Collision, he cut an in-ring promo after this where he was just like, all right, they wanted me to be real. I'm going to be real. He just starts cursing up a storm.
Yep.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, Collision. Collision was great.
Yeah. Oh, God. More Continental Tournament action. Claudio taking on Orange Cassidy. Blue League action. Just fucking ripping it. Just pure liquid fucking wrestling. These two have had great chemistry since Orange Cassidy came back. This was no different. Just fucking awesome shit. Also, big difference, once again highlighting the fractures and the Death Riders. They're out there backing up Claudio. Give him a little fist bump on the ring. Who did Mox have with him? Just Marina.
Yeah, and there's something to be said about Castagnoli and Cassidy wrestling against each other. They work really well together, and Castagnoli can just pick him up like a goddamn rag doll.
How many times did he grab him by the waistband in this match? Like 6 times.
Dude,
just lift him up, slam him down, lift him up, backbreaker, lift him up, just tossing him.
At one point, they were out of the ring, and he throws him into the ring like it was nothing, just like it was nothing. Castagnoli is one of those. He doesn't look like the biggest guy when you first look at him. He just looks like an average big guy.
Yeah.
But then you actually pair him up against someone like an Orange Cassidy, and you're like, oh shit, this guy's actually a fucking monster.
Yeah. Like, he has the definition of go muscles. He has no show muscles. All those muscles are there for pure strength. Like, he didn't bulk up to look good. That's just a result of him strength training.
Yeah, you can tell they're go muscles by the lack of hair.
Oh God!
You sacrifice this up here for go muscles, trust me. Because these don't look like show muscles. But let me tell you what, boy.
They go.
You don't want to get stacked by none of this.
God, really excited for how the rest of this tournament goes. Simply because I want Claudio to take it all.
Yeah, I do too. Actually, he has looked amazing in the ring for like the last 6 months.
Like, he's never looked bad, but he's dialed in at this moment where he's just locked into what exactly he needs to do and how to make everyone else look amazing. If they can mount a comeback, he's gonna cut it off in the best possible way.
Dude, for real. Like, he's one of those like tactical type of wrestlers that you wouldn't expect to be tactical because of how big the guy technically is.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need tactics, I'm a big guy. Like, no, this guy actually thinks it through.
The precision he has on the Swiss uppercut, like, it's been replaying in my head ever since Full Gear. But during the Casino Gauntlet match where Ricochet goes to do the dive to the outside and Claudio's just made his way ringside and just nails him as he's in between the ropes. Oh, fucking awesome.
Shit, the Full Gear match, the Survivor Series style match, where Castagnoli caught Orange Cassidy as he was jumping off the rope, and it looked like it was like real.
Yeah.
Like, he fucking Hadoukened him.
God, there was so many, like, oh, this is the finish moments, and then it gets turned around in the last couple minutes of this match that just fucking flew by. Like, so many teases of the orange punch and like getting the pop up and like Swiss uppercuts left it out of nowhere. Like, really fucking like it should be a surprise that Claudio got the win, but it's not,
But it's not. Yeah, no. And I think it's because of the fact that after he took the orange punch, it looked like he was going to lose there because he had to kick out of the pin attempt. I think it was like a 2.8 or some shit. It was right. It was real close.
It was real fucking close. Just good shit all along.
He's one of those guys, though. Like, he's like Hobbs, where the more you hit him, the more fucking mad he gets.
Like, watching AEW the past, like, I'd say 6 weeks, I've been like, put a belt on Hobbs, put a belt on Claudio. And actually, since we're talking about it, Claudio is now the new CMLL World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Took that last, was that Friday night or was that Saturday night that show happened?
Saturday. It was Saturday.
God, fuck yes. Let him walk in with that too throughout this entire tournament. Intimidation factor out the ass.
Let him just start stacking belts on his chest.
Oh, God. Look, overall, solid fucking Dynamite. Good start to the Continental Classic matchup. And then, immediately, after this match, we got teased. Oh, no, we're doing Claudio and Mox next week. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that, because Mox is like on that redemption arc. Like, they're going to do that thing where he's going to be fighting from underneath and he's just going to get like old Yellered hard. They're going to make me cheer for Mox again, and I can't wait for it, because face Mox is one of those guys that can make you want to run through a fucking wall.
I'm going to tell you right now, Mox is going to tap.
Oh, I totally believe it. Yeah. Yes.
He's gonna get him in an ankle lock almost immediately and make him tap immediately. And as soon as that bell rings, I expect Castagnoli to go, "This ain't over yet. We're still going."
Yeah, he's just going to keep wrenching on it. Oh, God. He's going to drag him out of the ring.
Oh, dude. That'd be... oh, my God. I would fucking love it.
I know. It'd be so
just constantly switching up submissions. Like going... But all fucking leg submissions, though.
Just breaking his fucking ankles.
I'm the leader now. I'm the leader now.
Say it. Say it. Well, he's got like one of these little espressos.
He's just sipping it all casually. Say it. Mox is like, no.
All right. Let's talk about something that we didn't love, because I'm assuming we're on the same page about Survivor Series Wargames, and it being like,
there was one thing I loved.
There was one thing I loved too, but the rest of it was on like the same level as fucking WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
This was a slog.
Yeah. Opening it up, women's Wargames match. We got Io, Rhea, AJ Lee, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss taking on Lash legend Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. And we had the fantastic Io doing the trash can spot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about anything else that happened in this match.
So there were highlights for me.
Yeah.
But they had less to do with like actual wrestling and more with the storytelling.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
I think Charlotte was the shine, like the shining star of this match.
Yeah.
I feel like she came in first because she is that leader, even though she doesn't want to be.
Actually, before we get too far into this, I did read a report that a reason why the shark cages were eliminated outside of kayfabe was because they there was a bit of a competition and arguments about what the entrance order would be and when they would be entering the matches. So that's
so to
why
avoid any.
Yeah. So they're just like, we're just gonna eliminate it entirely. Yeah.
That's fair.
It's fair.
That's fair.
Dumb, but fair.
But yeah, it's stupid. Egos get in the way, obviously.
I mean, one of the highlights of last year was just the fucking interplay between Punk and Roman sitting in that cage. That was one of the best storytelling moments in the entire show, was them fucking jockeying for position of like, no, who's the big dog here, really?
Oh yeah, when Roman put his arm and covered up Punk, I was like, no, you're not next.
Yeah. God, and then Punk just beelining right past him the next opportunity. Fucking awesome.
Like that works really well, but I get it. I get why, because with egos and stuff, it's hard to control. If they see an opportunity, they're going to take it.
Yeah. Anyway, back to.
But yeah, the match itself though, like we start off with technically a rehash of the Asuka Charlotte Flair match that we had on SmackDown, which was one of the better matches of that night, and this was no exception. This was a great opener. There was a couple fumbles, I'll admit, where the timing was just a little off with hits. So they someone wasn't turning around quick enough or what have you for a bump. Nothing big though.
Yeah.
This match basically fucked.
It felt like they never really reached where the peak should have been, in my opinion.
I don't think they were allowed to.
Well, because I think so we got all the women in the ring, and Wargames can finally begin after however fucking many minutes it's been, and then we got straight to the finish.
Yes, but again, I don't think that's the women's fault.
No, it's not.
I that's creative. That's Paul-esque.
Yeah, that is him being like, here's how many minutes you're getting. Here's how long it's going to take for you to get there. Wrap it up.
Because each woman out there played their role as good as they could. Like, I think Becky looked great out there. She was... It was really funny watching the faces not let her climb out of the ring and leave.
Yeah.
So they could have won. I was actually laughing at that. I was like, you idiots. Just let her run away. You win.
Yeah.
I think Lash Legend looked like a fucking beast out there.
Yeah, this is good utilization of her very well. Yes.
Dude, she hits stiff. She hits real stiff. And fucking A. Like, I like her from NXT. This proved why, like, hit all the notes for me with her. Yeah. I think that she stood out the most when it came to in-ring stuff, other than obviously Io using the trash can and everything. I just don't think they were allowed to hit fifth gear.
No, they were not.
Top gear.
No.
I think that was a creative decision because they didn't want them to outshine the men. This should have been longer, and it should have been the closer.
No argument from me. Also, side note, congrats to Lash and Trick on their engagement.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I got to give it to her, man. Like, when it comes to the heel team, like, everybody else hit their spots perfect, right? Overall, she was the one who had everything to lose in this match because she's just getting to the roster. She has to prove that she can be a monster out there. And goddamn, does she do it.
Yeah. And she did a great job of selling the Miss spot, too.
Oh, money spot, too. And then again, Charlotte, other MVP.
Yeah.
I feel like Charlotte not only took some amazing bumps this night, but she was the one who went out of her way to protect others where you would not normally see her do that.
Yeah, she did a great job of that. She had good timing. Also had the benefit of, like, tugging at, your heartstrings a little bit with the tribute gear to...
Yeah.
How old is the kid? 7-year-old Scarlett?
She's like 7 or 8. Yeah. Oh my God. I almost cried. I was like, that's adorable.
Yeah, that was a good heartfelt moment type of thing that you just...
And it was
like,
great looking gear. It looked great on her.
Yeah.
Like,
Charlotte having fun is best Charlotte. Like,
seriously.
I don't know, like, what took them so long to figure it out, but now that they have, I want to see more of it.
I think part of the reason why it works is because she was reluctant to do it.
Yeah.
Like, the character, Charlotte. Because she's so used to being on her own and doesn't need anybody. But now that she's actually leaning on others and accepting help and all that, she's a much stronger character for it now. And it's really nice. And I think that moment where they're like the dedication gear and everything cements that she is a face now.
Yeah. There's no question about it. Besides that,
her protecting Rhea from the misting actually was a great spot. She calculated it pretty well. I don't think personally there was a delay or anything in doing it.
No.
And then Lash, Lash took it like a champ.
Yeah. Outside that, also cute moment with AJ trying to get the trash can up to Io on the top of the cage, and Rhea just being like, "Nope, here, let me lift you up so you can hand it over." That was just fucking cute. That was just fucking cute.
Oh, I forgot. Rhea taking the choke slam from Lash Legend. Yeah. You could hear her scream, "Oh shit!" as she screamed it as loud as she's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Kyrie gave a blood curdling scream at one point from a bump she was taking. Dude,
yeah, the
women were on fire. They just weren't allowed. There would have been blood if these women were allowed to actually go full gear.
Yeah,
like you could tell these women wanted to do more, but they weren't allowed to because of the time constraint.
They weren't allowed to because of the time constraint and because of the ratings and not allowing to basically, do a blade job. Because this, unfortunately, for WWE, Tony Khan saw his opportunity to do some counter programming, do blood and guts ahead of Wargames, and just deflate anything they could do on a level of violence. So they're like, all right, let's do what we can.
I would say from what we've talked about so far, we've talked about Blood and Guts already, both women's and men's. Inaugural women's, I should say, as well. Did this one beat women's Blood and Guts for you?
No, no, not even close.
But it was still good.
It was.
I got to give them credit. It was still good for the women, the wrestlers. Like, I think again, more time was needed.
Yes,
they needed to be allowed to go fucking more hardcore than they were. You could tell they wanted to. It was like Kyrie brought out the chain. She did one punch with it and then threw it to the ground and didn't use it again until she did the elbow drop that she does.
No, there was the other moment where Becky wrapped it around.
There was that part
the face
too.
team, and then they did like the drop kick with Asuka and her, like that.
There was that, yeah.
I didn't like the color of it because it made it look plasticky.
I thought it was plastic, and I think that's why Kyrie hit it on the steps.
Yeah,
to show that it was metal.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Because anyway, like my main problem was just the layout. It was like we got too long for it to officially start when everybody's in there, and then it felt like they went straight for the finish. You know?
Yeah, they did. And again, I think that's creative's end.
Yeah.
I feel like, and we'll get to the other one, but I think it's pretty clear where I stand that the women's was the best one of the night. And should have closed the night. I feel like story-wise, it would have made more sense to close out the night. The women more than earned it, obviously. They carry this programming. And goddamn, were there some heartfelt fucking moments in this match.
Yeah, and smartly of them to put it as much time between this and the men's as possible on the night.
Yeah. And we'll get to that one. But I again, this does not beat women's Blood and Guts from AEW. But goddamn, did it try? This one, there was an attempt to stand up to it.
There was an attempt. They were just handcuffed. They were handcuffed and prevented from doing what really should warrant a Wargames match.
Just it needed a little bit of that je ne sais quoi. Alex.
Something that had a little bit of that je ne sais quoi was Intercontinental Championship John Cena rematch with Dominic Mysterio. And we're just going to throw all the fucking bells and whistles in this one. Let's hit every fucking John Cena trope in existence. And let's get cameos galore and have fun with this. And, let's tease something that might actually, work and get a little bit of a hint of Eddie in the old days for little Dom here. Let's have some fun. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say 6 people to defeat John Cena. Super Cena's back, boy. Super
Cena is here. I got to give it to Dom on his entrance.
Yes.
He brought back the mask. He wore the mask. It looked fucking good on him too.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we are hitting that point where Dom can be on his own without Judgment Day.
As long as he doesn't have to hit a 619, I agree.
Again, I still think that's on purpose.
It's got to be on fucking purpose. It's got to be. Like, they were so crap, I thought Cena was going to catch his legs and reverse it. That's how bad I thought they were. I thought that was the whole point.
If you slow the camera down enough, you can actually see John Cena go Ultra Instinct and pull his legs towards him even quicker to make it look even slightly better.
Oh god.
This hit every note of what John Cena is and was, and this also hit every note of what Dom is being.
It's true. Also, John Cena, credit to him, putting over the women too on here, because he took the choke slam, the Tijuana bomb from Raquel, and pop rocks from Roxy. Awesome.
And yeah, both looked really good. Well, there was more than that. We'll get to it, but this match, there was no way Dom was going to beat him on his own. There was just no fucking way. He was out of his league.
He had JD and Finn up for a double AA.
And it looked fucking good.
Yeah, it did.
It looked fucking good. I got to give it to both Finn and JD on that with the work they did to take that bump. Luckily for John Cena, Finn weighs less than a feather.
Surprisingly, it's because he's got negative body fat. I swear.
Seriously, it's fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
I know we say this every time we bring him up, but just goddamn it, eat a piece of bread or something, man. Like seriously,
Eat a donut, a muffin, something.
Something made of flour.
God. But the story of the match is obviously like Dom is out of his league. He goes for a hurricanrana on the outside, falls on his shoulder, similar to Penta on Raw. And
it looks
good. Like it looks.
Like it looked like a real injury. Me and Christina literally sat there for a little bit going, oh shit.
Yeah.
Are we literally having a second injury done in the same fucking way?
In the same week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Medical team rushes the ringside, and that opens up the opportunity for the Judgment Day to get involved and just cause shenanigans. Fucking Cena fighting them all off, left, right, up, down, center, wherever they're coming from. And Dom just sneaks back in there for 619 and doesn't get it done. There's a ref bump, and who should return but one Liv Morgan, who slaps the piss out of Dom, turns around and jumps into Cena's arms with just the great eye work on Liv in this moment. It's behind us right now because the cameras didn't really show it, but Cena's reaction is fucking priceless because he looks confused as fuck.
He is. Oh god, he's like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah.
And then she jumps off, smiles at him, and then just fucking if he wanted to have kids, that's gone now. That's gone now. She kicked them puppies into fucking China. Like they're gone.
They went through his throat, out his mouth.
For real. You could, if you slow the camera down enough, you can actually see for 1 or 2 frames of them exiting his mouth.
I know. It's fucking awesome. Also then, like, immediately after the low blow, Dom gets up, hits the frog splash, 1, 2, 3. He's the IC champ once again. And now we have left to wonder, what does this mean for the Judgment Day?
Again, I feel like we're hitting that point where Dom's going to have to go out on his own. They can only help him so much. And it's fun for now, but it'll get to the point where it'll get old. And they need to have him do something before it gets old.
Look, all 4 of them were unable to really help him get the win. It was Liv.
Yep.
I heard someone would take this last week in like, hey, Judgment Day has been around as long as the NWO. Should we do a Judgment Day split? Like have Wolfpack Judgment Day and Hollywood Judgment Day? We have a heel Judgment Day and a face Judgment Day?
My God, they could. I mean, they basically did with the Bloodline at first, and they gave up on that storyline.
Yeah, they did.
But they've tried it. They've attempted to recreate this already once, so why not try again?
Yeah. Look, all I'm saying is Rey Mysterio and Judgment Day gear. The black and purple. Right?
Hell yeah. Oh, but have him become heel.
Yeah.
He beats his child senseless and turns heel from doing it. And Dom gets he changes face because he got beat so bad that everybody now cares for an abused child again.
Yeah. Ray teaming with Finn. That's what does it.
Yep. Fucking Finn goes to do the coup de grace onto Ray, but then JD throws Dom to the ground and gets coup de grace.
Yes. Oh.
I would love it.
Yeah, overall, this match wasn't as good as their previous one as far as like emotional level, but this was highly sports entertained.
It was, I think it needed more time to cook, personally. Because I felt like some of this was rushed. Not so much the injury spot. I think the injury spot helped give the idea of rushing everything else
Yeah.
like easier. But prior to that, like this had this feeling of like this is a rushed match. We need to get through this as quickly as possible. We got to hit these notes here and now.
But I don't think that hurt the match at all. I think that actually helped it.
I think it helped in some ways. I feel like this, for some of the cheating, I feel like we needed a little bit more time.
Just to really get the idea across of like, let the cheap seats be able to recognize it, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. Register it. Yeah.
Because like the boot spot was perfect. Everybody can catch what's going on there.
Yeah.
That's a great spot. The rest of it, it felt like it was too fast. I get why, because of how it's Super Cena. You kind of have to be quick about it if you're going to beat him. You can't give him time to breathe.
Yeah.
But it's hard to then get that across to everybody.
That's true. No more apparent than the crowd in San Diego mistiming the "You can't see me" chanting.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they were so excited for it.
He was like, "Good job, you did it right this time."
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Oh,
So funny. But
God.
it does make sense though. Because if Cena beat him here, it'd be very hard to believe the next person beating Cena.
yeah, it's true. But it's still Dom though.
Yeah, but think of it this way. Do you want Gunther to have the IC belt again?
Yes.
Or would you want Gunther to go stay on the main card?
Also, yes. Give him 2
Okay.
belts. I don't care.
One to hold up his pants and one to hold up his socks. Yep.
Why not? Anyway, women's world champion next. Stephanie Vaquer, Nikki Bella in fine match.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think this proves that Nikki Bella is still getting better, like we've been saying.
Yeah.
She's not on that level necessarily where like a Tiffy Stratton is.
But she looked more comfortable out there than she has.
Yes. And I enjoyed it. This was not a bad match. This was just a very solid middle of the road match. Good mid-card match.
Good mid-card. Stephanie Vaquer retains, as she should, honestly.
I didn't expect that to happen, to be honest with you.
You're expecting a hotshot title change?
Uh-huh. I was expecting her to get the Cena treatment and get a belt because she's only held the Divas belt, I believe. She might have held one other, but I think only the Divas. This would be a chance to actually give her a belt.
Be interesting.
I think it would be fun. Kind of like it'd be an upset, kind of like with Maxine Dupree.
That one felt a little bit more earned than it would have been for this. Because I'm going to be honest, like the build to this one, flat as hell.
I hate it because like Nikki Bella's good on the mic, so like it's clearly not just like her. I feel like, but I think we were talking about this last week. Like it felt like time was taken away from them for their promo spot and stuff, so they just kind of hit the notes real quick
and then moved on.
Yeah, I felt like this match was that too.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that this followed Dom and John because the crowd was into that, like wholly into that. Like they were biting on everything. That there was like almost zero reactions for them throughout this entire ordeal.
Yeah, it wasn't until she did the booty bump massacre thing that she does.
Yeah, on the announce table.
Yeah, the Devil's Kisses, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? It's always booty bumping to me, so.
That's because you got infected by Gooner T.
I just, all I see is that move is just for the Gooners.
Yeah.
I don't see that move as a move to finish people off, personally. I'm like, that's just for Goonin.
When the first time I saw her do it, when she did, what was that pay-per-view with AEW before she was signed to WWE?
Oh yeah, she did that one spot. That's right.
She did it there, and I can't remember who her opponent was, but sold it like death, and it made it look like an actual like legitimate move. Now, not so much.
It looks like you're trying to drown someone in shallow water, and the person doesn't realize they're in shallow water, so they're trying to swim.
Yeah.
That's the part that annoys me about it. Is the person taking it, like almost everybody who does it always does this weird dog paddle thing.
Yeah.
And I get it. You got to hit the mat. You got to hit the ring, get the sound to go because it helps audibly for everybody else. It just fucking looks weird. Like, I'm not a fan of it.
It's been overused.
It has been. I don't know. I've just never really saw it as anything else as like, oh, it's just to shake your butt on TV. Like, that's because that's not something I would do. I'm just going to shake my butt on TV.
Look, the only other thing I got to say about this is it's a goddamn travesty that her Sky Twister 450 doesn't have its own name if it's going to be a finisher.
It should have its own thing.
And something better than the Stephanie Becker bomb.
Call it like the Devil's Twist.
Yeah, that play that up. Roll with it.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
You already have Devil's Kiss, Devil's Twist.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate because, like, she's an amazing wrestler. Her high flying moves are really great. She makes moonsaults and stuff seem super seamless and easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know why they don't play into that more and just they always play into the gooning.
I don't know, dude.
We're all gooners at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a time and a place for us all to goon.
Yeah. On broadcast TV, less so.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the men's Wargame match. Main event for whatever reason. I just wasn't into this. I wasn't into this. And when Jey Uso hit his entrance music in the middle of the match, I checked out. I wholly checked out.
Wait, did you check out the moment he begged for it or the moment he started humping the fucking chain at the top of the fence?
I checked out the moment he requested it. When he started doing that, I nearly shut it off.
Me and Christina couldn't keep a straight face. We were just dying. Like, I'll give them the requesting the music mid-match because he does do that a lot. Don't get me wrong. I was hoping in him doing that, someone was going to hit him.
Yeah.
Be like, you can't be doing that in this kind of a match. This doesn't, you can't do that.
Somebody just needed to smack him upside the fucking head.
You know who needed to? Cody, because he had no idea who was on his team and who was an enemy. So he just fucking kept hitting everybody.
Elbow to Punk.
I think that was a mistake. I don't think that was a written spot.
No, I think that was a written spot, and Punk told him to lay it in thick.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, like, that was a real elbow. There was no, like, that connected.
Yeah, that's how
that straight up connected.
Yeah.
And Punk looked super pissed, and I was like, oh shit. Like, can you not count, Cody? Everybody who you need to worry about is fucking in front of you.
Cody just looks around and sees ops everywhere. That's what happens.
For real. He's like, there's a Samoa Joe. There's a Samoa Joe. There's a Samoa Joe.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere.
Looks in the mirror. There's a Samoa Joe.
Yeah. Fun things about this match. Let me think here. Punk's Halloween 3 Silver Shamrock gear. Love that. That was awesome.
That was fun.
That disgusting doomsday device from Cody and Punk for Bron. Thank God that dude works out his traps because I could have swore his neck was going to fucking break there.
Even the announce team was talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
After show was talking about that for a while because even Big E was like, oh no, I literally was like, he broke his neck.
Mm-hmm.
There it was. That's where he broke his neck.
That's where it is.
And who knows? It still could have happened. It could have been one of those light breaks where you wrestle with it for 10 years and before a disastrous fall happens, you know?
Yeah.
It could be one of those for all we know. But that was dirty and that was ugly. And that looked like a career ender for a moment.
The medical team at WWE better have sent him away for some x-rays just to be sure.
Fucking A, dude. Because they're lucky that he is a genetic freak and was born asexually from a muscle that ripped off a different Steiner. Because otherwise, this would not have gone that way.
No.
Clearly a bicep muscle that ripped off.
Yeah. Low lights, all of Brock, basically.
Yep.
Like, the commentary team having to struggle and cover the fact that he left the cage, which should have been a disqualification for his team, like they announced on the pre-show, is fucking like if that was booked on the show, why did you explain on the pre-show that it'd be a disqualification?
Right. Unless there's some sort of storyline they're going to do and be like, oh no, the faces actually won.
They're not going to do that.
Which is stupid. It's stupid, but I don't think that was on purpose. Mm-mm. I think he just got too excited and stepped outside of the cage.
Yeah.
No, this was another one of those like a two-toe dip and fucking Penta situation.
It's WWE it's like, gaslighting us. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. Rewriting fucking history. Yeah. Some bullshit. Because I literally turned to Christine. I'm like, match is over. Mm-hmm. Match just ended.
Done.
And she was like, what are you talking about? He's outside of the cage. He can't get outside of the cage. I'm like, not unless they say after the fact, oh no, we meant after the bell rings.
Yeah. Which is what they did. Stupid.
It's bullshit.
It's fucking bullshit. Fucking stupid shit. Anyway, look, the majority of this match is like 2-3 people doing something, everybody else selling on the outside. Once everybody's actually in the cage, we get some finisher spam and then outside interference from a masked individual. Obviously trying to say, oh, this is Seth, but it's not Seth. So much so that the commentary team is like, that is definitely not Seth. He just had labrum surgery, so it can't be him. Meanwhile, the entire internet's like, look at that ass. That's Austin Theory. That's Austin Theory's ass.
See, Austin, and we've talked about this in the past, Austin Theory is very good at mimicking other wrestlers.
He is.
Extremely good at it. To the point it's kind of scary. And I got to give it to him. Mm-hmm. He looked like Seth out there. Yeah. Doing what Seth does.
The stomp.
It was a very good kind of impression of Seth coming in, doing some chaos, doing a quick stomp and leaving.
Yeah.
Doing it on his biggest op. But yes, unfortunately, if you're paying attention to the real world at all, you know that he just had real world surgery, and there's no fucking way he would be able to do any of that.
Like, I saw somebody being like, you know what? He's completely covered head to toe in, hoodie and mask and gloves and stuff like that. They're going to try and lie to us and tell us it's Jericho. Knowing full well Jericho cannot move like that anymore.
No, and he's not that tall.
No.
And he's much wider than that because his muscles now push out.
No, he slimmed down again.
He did. No, he's always kind of had outward pushing muscles.
Yeah.
And they were kind of pushed to the max for a little while. I'm not saying he was fat or nothing, but it was just a little bit bigger.
He was fat. He was fat for a while there.
Well, that was because he was touring for a while with his shitty band.
Oh, Fozzy,
looking for his wife. They lost her on January 6, 2021.
Oh, God. Did they ever find her?
No. Some say she's still in the Capitol grounds.
She's locked in the bathroom.
They just built a wall around her, didn't realize.
Oh, God.
As you can tell from us already going past this fucking match, this match sucked.
Yeah.
This match was boring.
Mm-hmm.
The best part about it was what looked like an accident spot to me, which was Cody fucking elbowing Punk.
Yeah.
Which to me leads into a great rivalry down the road where it's like, hey, kid, fuck you. Mm-hmm. You know what? I was willing to look past it during the match, but now you got to take your licks. Yeah. I could see that. Sure. The Usos.
Did they even do anything in this match besides Jay hitting his music again?
Honestly, no, not really. But Jimmy was given a lot of bumps. He looked better than Jay, which is nice because Jimmy constantly gets overshadowed by Jay.
Yeah.
Roman did not look good. Roman just was kind of there to take bumps.
Yep. Show up, ooh-ah, spear, Superman punch, leave.
Yep. Like, I felt like this match was not only pointless, but if there was a real point to it, it was just to infantilize Bron Breakker.
Yeah.
Now that you put that word in my head, it's perfect. It's the perfect way to explain it.
I know. So heels get the win. They make their exit, and as they're recollecting themselves in the ring, Roman tells Cody, "Last time, never working with you again." So therefore, we are definitely getting Cody and Roman
Ooh,
at
that what a
WrestleMania.
great team name.
Rhodey.
Rhodey. Yeah.
Roadie Coaster. God. And the rumor is it's gonna be Braun versus Punk at WrestleMania.
I'm
Okay
more
with that.
okay with that. Yeah, I'm more okay with that because I feel like Braun deserves that.
Yeah.
Roman v. Cody, it's just another rehash of something we've already seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I can already tell you how it's going to go down. Cody's going to eat a shit ton of damage from fucking Roman, knock out like 8 or 9 fucking Cody cutters,
Yeah.
and then slap him with a couple crossroads and then get the pin.
Either that, or we're just gonna rehash the bloodline, and the Usos are gonna interfere and cause Cody to lose.
That could happen. At the behest of The Rock, The Rock will insert himself into this storyline for 1 week only. But then the rest of like the year we'll be talking about as if The Rock is still invested in this storyline.
I know, but hey, at least that 1 week would actually be entertaining.
It would, because how long did we talk about that 1 week with The Rock? With Cody and everything? Come on. Like, they had something there. There was gold there. There was fucking gold there. And they just, God. Again, could you imagine if Cody had to do this fucking gauntlet of fucking champions, like The Rock's champions, all the way to lead up to John Cena, and then lose to John Cena? How fucking poetic would that have been?
I know, just like have Cody walk into WrestleMania all bandaged up and shit. Looking like a fucking Venom Snake at the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 4 or 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And yet still almost wins.
God. Could have been great. But it
Could have
wasn't.
been. It wasn't. Just like fucking Survivor Series 2025, Alex. I think I had put out in the ether right after Blood and Guts when we were talking about it. I said that Blood and Guts will beat Wargames.
There was never a question in my mind it was going to.
Yeah, that there was only the women. Was there any competition to the women's Blood and Guts match?
Yeah.
Because despite the fact they were held back, they still put on a pretty good show.
Yeah.
I think the storytelling is what stood out the most in the women's, though.
There was.
I feel like
the
storytelling of Charlotte is huge in the War Games if they actually capitalize on that. Because I think it really defined her character a lot.
I would say there's potential as long as they don't just be like the easy route and just have her do like a heel turn. You know?
Right. No, like what they need to do is have her be a face still. Have her accept the idea that she's a leader now amongst like the women's division. Maybe not the leader, but like a leader. And then it goes to her head and she turns heel.
Yeah. Yeah, like slow burn that shit.
Yeah. Dude, dude, so fucking good. Come on. Give us a job, WWE.
No, they won't because they rejected us. Flat
They
out.
did.
Didn't even
said,
respond for clarification.
You are not allowed in this portal.
Yeah, they do not want us.
The amount of fucking shitty jokes that bald man has made towards our bald man, Paul Levesque.
God, bald fraud.
God, did you notice? And did you watch the after show?
No, I didn't fucking watch it. It's fucking pointless to watch the after show.
I didn't catch all of it. I only caught some because Christina wanted to watch it, and I started playing Arc Raiders. I started playing Arc Raiders during the match because I got bored.
Yep.
So for any of you who don't know or can't see because of the way things are cut, directly to my right is the TV.
Yeah.
So I just have to kind of turn like this and I can see the TV. So I was just playing Arc Raiders and turn it back like this for like the last 10 minutes of that fucking match because it was so boring.
Oh, God.
But it was brought up, though, in the post show that everybody was worried about Bron breaking his neck. Like, that was actually a legitimate worry because it fucking looked like it, and they all thought it too.
This is a nasty fucking spot.
dude, nasty. And then fucking Paul Levesque comes out and is like trying to hype up everything. He's like, it was like 66,000 people that were here, as he's like trying to fix his glasses that are tied to his fucking head.
Dude, it's like TKO is just ruining wrestling for WWE.
Seriously.
Like, the ticket prices are fucking insane. I completely forgot about how they teased again the thing with the video package, and them being like, oh yeah, no, we totally had this planned all along that we were going to do an equal women's WrestleMania video too. Like, no, you didn't. You didn't have that ready. You weren't planning
This
that
was
at
after
all.
the fact. This was definitely after the fact. Oh yeah. No, you could tell this was rushed. They had to get that out quick.
Yeah, they did. God.
I'm telling you, man, WWE cannot see the forest for the trees.
No.
They have an amazing women's division who is propping up the company right now. They're the only ones with good storylines.
Dude, I am going to be so checked out after Cena's retirement, because what men's storylines do they have, really?
Dom's probably the only interesting one so far, and there's so many avenues for them to fuck it up.
Yeah.
It has me worried.
Solo and the MFTs have potential just because it's such crap.
Yep. It's so ridiculous that it could eventually start working.
Yeah. But
Kind of like how the Bloodline was seen as ridiculous in many ways in the beginning and then just started working.
it started
and they
working
just-
because they injected Sami Zayn into it.
You're right. Yeah. But still, like, all of a sudden it had the right makeup. It started just happening. It started being taken seriously, and it just went on for way too fucking long.
Yeah. It's still
Which is-
ongoing. Whatever.
Kinda. It gets
Yeah.
brought up. It's dead. Let's be real. It's dead. It's just that the idea, the concept of the bloodline will live on forever because they will never stop bringing it up.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like how they always bring up Degeneration X still to this day. Because we got to suck it in the middle of the women's match, technically.
Was that? I thought that was on Raw.
No, that was in the match.
No, wasn't that like during the brawl?
There was
after
that
the
too.
fact,
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlotte and Rhea hit, but they hit it in the match too. God, you're right. Yeah.
It's just like, if you're looking for new kind of storytelling, it's only the women's division that has any chance in WWE.
Yeah. Because right now the men's is just recycling the same story for the past 3 years.
Yeah. Like, are we about to get another Cody v. Roman WrestleMania?
Yeah.
And it'll just be The Rock interjecting himself again.
It's reheated leftovers. It is your post-Thanksgiving leftovers that probably should have been thrown out 2 days ago.
Oh no, this is worse, Alex. This is, you're mistaking this is the leftovers you put in the freezer from Thanksgiving 3 years ago, and you meant to pull out this year's leftovers from the freezer, but you didn't. You pulled out 3 years ago's leftovers, and now you're eating that and wondering, why does this taste like dog shit?
Because it is. Just straight up dog shit.
You
God.
open up the container, there's frozen dog shit in there too. You're like, oh, damn it.
Speaking of dog shit, did you catch the glimpse of the best sign at Survivor Series before it got taken away?
Oh, maybe.
I only spotted it during Dom and Cena's match, but it's big bold letters. Brock's got a weird case. Why is he here?
Yes, yes. Oh, I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been asking, why is he around?
He's not
Yeah,
a
when
draw anymore. I don't know who the fuck is paying to see Brock, but I don't think it's anybody really.
The pop that he got during Wargames for his back-to-back F5s that he did not sound like the actual crowd, because we had been listening to the crowd actually get excited about things here and there. This sounded like fucking piped in, fucking pre-recorded audience fucking cheering.
Yeah. Yeah, audience from the fucking Attitude Era recording too.
Yeah, like it was
has that like that hair dryer sound.
Yes, I was gonna say because it didn't sound right. No one likes him. No one has liked him for a while. The only people that do like him are people that probably are starting to actually wonder why the Epstein files haven't been released yet and why their candidate ran on it and now is still trying to pretend like it's not a thing.
Hey, all I'm saying is maybe the next time that you go on Twitter and you see those profiles that are in the comments talking about, oh, thank God, the god of pro wrestling, Brock Lesnar, he's the best, is here. Check to see where their location is after that update. Just do that.
Do that. You know, you might be surprised at the amount of Dagestanis that might be saying something, the amount of Russians, the amount of Indians.
What are people from Belarus called?
Belarusians.
Belarusians? Yeah. Maybe some of them. Yeah.
Maybe some of them. Their fucking supreme leader Lukashenko is a little bitch already anyways, so like it's totally believable.
Oh, he's an op.
Oh, he's totally an op of mine, that little fucking potato.
Fuck him. Oh, God.
Fucking douche. Slava Ukraini. Erum Slava.
Fuck yeah. Actually, that's a great way to roll out tonight.
Yeah. Glory to the heroes.
Glory to the heroes. Fuck everybody else. Fuck fascism. Let's call it there. I've got the Continental Classic to look forward to.
We do.
I really don't care about the fallout from Survivor Series, Wargames. I don't see any storylines for the men coming out of here. We might get some tag action from the women, which will be interesting. That's about it, though. Maybe they can keep pushing Becky and AJ Lee, and we get some sort of, hopefully, like maybe a stepped up singles match for them. I don't really want to see just like a straightforward one.
If we don't get that, at the very least, I want to see the two toxic lesbian couples face off against each other in a tag team match.
Yeah.
Charlotte and Alexa versus Rhea and Io. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, number one contenders for Asuka and Kairi's titles.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun because we didn't bring this up while talking about the women's, but when it ended, Io jumped right into the arms of Rhea and hung on her like fucking what's her face did to Dom at the end of his match with Cena. Yeah, it was like a 1-for-1. Io held on to Rhea. You know, like I was like, I'm telling you, these like they're not throwing it out there so subtle or so openly like they do with a lot of storylines to say it to us, but these are literally toxic lesbian relationships, right? Yeah. Like that's what they are.
Yeah, that's what they are. Look, and that's the other positive thing coming out of here. Liv's back.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for that. I think she is a nice wrench in the system for what we've kind of been having for a while with the belts. Because her run, that last half of her run, after she took that, it's been a while since I brought it up, Alex.
She transformed into Livy Omega.
She took that fucking knee from Io Sky and everything changed. All of a sudden, we just got fucking Super Saiyan 2 fucking Liv going out there and just destroying shit. It was awesome.
Yeah. I'm ready for that.
So
again.
I am too. I harped on her title reign in the very beginning. I remember I was not happy with it. I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. But by the end of it, though, it was like, okay, I get it. This girl's a fucking beast. Her versus Tiffy.
Oh, yeah.
They're both willing to take crazy fucking bumps. They're both hardcore style wrestlers. Let them. Oh, my God.
God. I'm here for it. And also, like, you know, returning from injury always gets a huge fucking pop. And designated, you know, face turn required. But can you imagine Liv versus Lash Legend?
Oh, that would be such a barn burner. Oh my God. Lash has a way about her. She is like, we've been talking about how like the women's division needs like almost like an Undertaker type.
Yeah.
She can fill that role.
Yeah, she doesn't have the same like mystique, but she can do the physical stuff.
Yeah, she doesn't need. I was gonna say she just needs to be able to do the physical stuff, which she has down pat. Like her choke slams are amazing.
Yeah.
When you literally have Rhea Ripley screaming "Oh shit" like a tiny little 4-year-old girl,
Yeah.
like
Let's go.
that choke slam must be fucking scary then.
Yeah. Let's go. Love it.
Dude.
Oh, God.
But let us know what you think should happen.
Yeah, jump in the comments. Let us know your thoughts on Survivor Series and the fallout of, God, John Cena's rapidly approaching retirement. It's like days away at this point. Days.
Literally in many ways. Because he has what, 2 appearances left? 1 appearance?
No, 1.
Just the one, yeah. December
13th.
13th, yeah. So I was gonna say I know it's somewhere around there.
Yeah. Saturday night's main event. I'm gonna miss him. I'm actually gonna miss him.
I am in many ways too. I feel like this has been a long time coming. I think he's doing this right in leaving, because we're gonna remember him on the high note. We're not gonna have
the Ric Flair of it all.
Thank you. I was trying to avoid saying Ric Flair, but
No,
yes,
fuck that. Oh God,
where we just drag him out there to do a low blow real quick and get cut and then leave.
Ric Flair has been putting his foot in his mouth, just like Bret Hart. Because the other day he said in an interview that what killed Hulk Hogan was street drugs.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that. That's a nice wrench in the system for the Hogan estate.
Yep, that's gonna be fun. God damn, Flair never change.
The funny part is though, bro, I believe it. Like I feel like that's one of those like Flair not just being able to keep his mouth shut type of things. He's never been good at keeping his mouth shut. Yeah,
it's just the dementia has kept him, like, now he's just letting things out now that he shouldn't. Like, he's never had a problem with talking too much before, but he at least, kept things behind the curtain. Now, too late.
Yeah, there used to be a mystique about it, and it's gone.
Yep.
Same thing with Bret Hart. He's still trying to keep a mystique on what he has said. He has come out and claimed that Shawn Michaels basically blew his way to the top.
Yep, it was fucking Vince. The two of them were just doing it backstage.
Just fucking tummy sticks for days, brother.
Just slapping meat.
Do you think that they had a recording of fans yelling meat, 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 and chanting meat, meat, meat every time they had a tummy stick fight?
No, they just played Shawn Michaels music. I'm not your boy toy, sexy boy. Yeah, just that.
Sexy boy.
Anyway,
yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, deal, engagement, hit all the buttons. Hit the link in the description below for our merch store, our Discord, our subreddit, all the fun places you can find us online at Night Off Pod. Only thing left to do is say goodnight to the folks.
Buenas noches, Night Shift.
Vince is gay.
Sexy boy.
Not your boy.